Hello. Every single awesome, amazing, cool, any other nice adjectives to say about the people. In this video, we will be talking about my Forsaken journey up until I had 15 days playtime. And this is the day before 666 comes out, so I'm totally not posting this video for viewer attention when Forsaken's popular. This is incorrect, and if you hear this from somebody, you're wrong. It all starts May 16th, 2025. My friend Daniel tells me, "You should try out this game. It's called Forsaken. It's super fun." And I try it out. It was not fun. My friend went up against me with John Doe. And I was like,
Here's a game.
Hold on, John Doe isn't good. Now thinking about it, it was my first time playing the game. He got so many wins off of me because of it. And then after that, I stopped. And I didn't play until June 8th, 2025. My friend told me. Bro, honestly, I was just super bored that night, and I was like, you know what? I'll join my friend in Forsaken. Because why wouldn't I? I'm so nice. I'm just the best friend ever, you know? But then I realized this game's kind of addicting. And then I had $500, and he was like, you know, it's always good for a beginner to start off with a support. So I bought Builderman. And the Builderman story will be gone into much later in this video. And for now, we need to talk about Shadensky. And this character will always be my main sentinel. He's so broken. So broken. But sometimes, you know, you gotta put down the socks. You gotta put down the shoes, one could say. But in 3, 2, 1, bang! That is the time when I got M4 Shalensky. It took me about 6 days of playtime, but I did it. Milestone 4. One of the more difficult achievements in this game. And it's all because of my mentor, Daniel. He taught me every single thing I needed to learn, from stam management and everything else. And at this time, I had a bunch of friends playing with me in Forsaken. And they are absolutely goated at the game. If you're watching this and you haven't already, subscribe to Suave Bros. He's the person that made me start doing YouTube. And he is actually one of my very close friends. Go subscribe. And you know what? If you want to, it's just a suggestion though, you should sub to me if you want. But while I was playing Shaletsky, I also had this strong idea. What if I did the Iron Man challenge? The most difficult Forsaken challenge, where you have to get 1 win as every single survivor. I know the real versions with killers as well, but I didn't want to do that. And I ended up losing many times, but I found a very fun survivor. Dusakar. I started maining Dusakar as my next M4. And I got Milestone 2 in 1 day. Hold on. And then I got Milestone 3 in 3 days. I was cooking with the sauce, sauteing my opponents. I even beat Daniel when he was playing killer. John Doe stood no match to me. It was just so simple. So simple. This was going to be the last time it was going to be Daniel for a very long time. You do not understand how good he is at Forsaken. Anyways, after this, I went on and I played against this guy. I remember his username very vivid in my head. VIP totally not hacking. This kid who was using VIP Jason, and you might think there's nothing wrong with that, but in this case there was, because he was using a script, a fly hack script, one could say. And I had one idea. This was after the Deuce-A-Car grind. What if I go Builderman and see if the Builderman shots can shoot him down? I was correct. VIP Jason, totally not hacking, was demolished, destroyed. He stood no match. He was like, what the freak, man? And then he got so angry. And then I started playing another character that I've seen so many times, called Guest 1137 or Guest 1137. Too simple. We're skipping him because, geez, this video is already 6 minutes long. Guest 1137 now is gonna make a major part in this video later. Just trust me. Anyways, after this, my friend, not Daniel, this is a different one. He doesn't want his name disclosed, I think. His parents are very disclosive, you could say. And he was also the person that bullied me with John Doe. But this kid had also done the most evil thing ever. Quit Forsaken for 20 days to make an alternative account. And with that alternative account, he started playing one of the more busted characters inside of Nolly. So I used Guest to counter him, and it worked. And he got very mad, so he started playing. And now we get to the time where I restarted playing Builderman. When I started, I was already milestone 2. And this video hasn't even gone through any of my killer experience, which I don't think is going to be as gaming fine and as cool, you know? I only have like 110 killer wins with 15 days playtime. Low-key really bad at killer. But if this video gets 4 likes, I will talk about my killer journey in Forsaken. But next, and lastly, and not leastly, I did my Builderman grind. There was not many notable games here, but the most notable one was definitely against Daniel, my mentor. This is the last time I've played with Daniel. Most of my other friends have left the game in order to play different games. Most notably this game called Purgatory? I've played it many times. I still don't even understand what it's about. But here's the thing. I don't need most of my friends not to play with me anymore. I only have 2 friends that really play Forsaken now, and that's Daniel and the one that bullied me with John Doe at the start with Daniel. And now we have the last but not leasty list of my grind to Builderman. And when the friend that bullied me with John Doe started playing Guest, and I'm gonna be honest, I made a bet with him. I was like, if you say, I'm pretty good at Guest, I'm gonna be honest. I've hit a couple of crazy not auto blocks, but crazy cliffs that looked like auto block, and it was crazy. And this is the same friend that uses Nolly, man. I freaking hate Nolly. Just to make a stupid alternative account, just use Nolly. But after he was done, and I was using Builderman, I played up against Daniel, my mentor, one more time. And I beat him in LMS. I had done this in the last 8 days of my playtime in Forsaken, and I had beat him again. But here's the next more shocking thing. I was only level 90 that game. Now I'm level 100. And guess what killer Daniel was using? Jonathan Toe. And you know what? This might be symbolism or something, but I can only win when I'm using supports and when he's using John Doe. I don't know why. I beat him when I was playing Dusakar. I beat him when I was playing Builderman. But here's the very, very, very last thing I'm gonna leave you guys on for this video. Never, ever, ever give up. As my mentor once taught me when he hit the craziest half game clip, as I taught myself when I hit a crazy 2-time clip that I'm about to add in at the very end. Never give up. There's a section of this video I didn't talk about, and it was not the killers. It didn't take me 6 days to master Shed. It took me 4. Those 2 days on the in-between are the 2 days of pain I don't like to talk about. I was playing a character called Noob in 0 and 7 and 7. Majorly to play them all to get to M1, Monster 1, but I also played them because I genuinely thought I was helping the team. And this isn't no diss to anyone who plays these characters. If you play these characters and you like them, keep playing them. But the man who criticized me most was freaking my best friend, the Suave Bros. He was always criticizing me about why I played Noob. In the Guide to Noob video, I am actually the voice there. That is me. I am the one who made that video. And you know why? That's me. Go rewatch it, and while you're rewatching his video, subscribe to his channel, because the Suave Bro is the best YouTube channel. And here is my last part, the 2-time clip. This was a clip today before my Milestone 4 Builderman game. I would say this is my best clip of 2-time ever, because I had to take a break from Builderman because we already had a support on my team. We had many supports on my team. And I was like, you know what? My next grind is probably going to be 2-time, so I may as well get a little bit of practice before we start. Yeah, I'm strategical with my picks most of the time. I don't just pick bad decisions. But I was going into this LMS 40 HP. Every single second ticking down. I am horrified. This was going to be the biggest challenge I had ever done. And I remembered in the last moment, this one is for Daniel, my mentor. Now, let's go. So, currently, in my current status, I remember one thing. Why don't I just get so much distance with my abilities? That was the best course of action anyways. So I did. And now, it's home free, baby! He can't catch me! You cannot see it in the recording, but he's 13 days playtime.